And I love collaboration. I love that these people are working together. This Generation Z, work together, guys. Grow each other.
As millennials, we're like, I'm gonna work alone.
Hey.
It's even a secret.
It's even a secret what you're doing. Work together, guys.
True.
Grow each other.
Hi, guys. Welcome to our channel. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Over 25. That has become our new signature. And I fucking love it.
too.
I told you guys, you know what we're doing? We're attracting a live audience.
Yeah.
So actually, just keep your eyes peeled and ears wide, because very soon on a live near you, you will be seeing us as a group in a live session. Anyway, we'll announce on our Instagram. We're going to have a live meet and greet, a live episode. So we're yet to announce it, but in the next couple of weeks, something is happening, something is cooking.
Yeah.
As you can see, we are one man down. Michelle is not here with us. She's a little bit under the weather, but she will be here with us next time. If it's your first time on Over 25, please remember to subscribe to our channel over there. Right there, just click subscribe and you can hit the notification bell so that every time we upload an episode, you get a little ping on your phone. If you like this episode, remember you can give us a thumbs up and leave a comment, okay? Today, also guys, welcome.
Welcome. Asante.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Today's episode, we've decided to, it's like almost like a homage. Is it homage or homage? To pay homage to other content creators.
Yeah.
We're discussing content creators or just content out there in the social media space that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say is some of our favorites.
Yeah.
I will start us off, and please also guys, if there's content that we don't mention here today, please leave it in the comment section, because I think there's a lot of people out there who are so good but are not yet known, and they just need one person to blow them out of the water a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start us off, and then we can just go like like that. Yeah. Okay. Content that I love, content that I enjoy. Number one for Jules. I think it goes in waves. Sometimes you have, this is my favorite, then that's my favorite. It goes in waves. But right now the content I'm really, really enjoying is by a lady known as Sweetie. Sweetie Nyarkano.
Yeah. How could I miss Sweetie? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I'm such a huge fan of her. I discovered her from, actually she just popped up on my feed on TikTok. And then I looked for her on Instagram because I was like, I want to know what she's about. Sweetie is she's a YouTuber. She just opened a YouTube channel. Guys, please follow Sweetie on YouTube. She's really asking guys to, she's trying to spread out her audience. Yeah.
She has a big TikTok following. She has a big Instagram following. And now she just opened a YouTube channel. She talks about a lot of African culture, African history. She really empowers us as Black people by giving us information that we probably didn't know. So what I've noticed she's done now with her YouTube, because the other stuff is very short content, 15 seconds, 1 minute long. Like for example, why wigs were made by Africans for Africans by Africa, you know, like that kind of stuff. She's so passionate. In fact, what sells you is her passion and conviction.
And she's an expert at her field. Like she speaks facts.
She speaks facts. She reads very widely. I've spoken to her and she told me I was like, where do you get your information from? She reads very widely and she also talks a lot to Waze.
You've spoken to Sweetie?
Yes, honey.
Yes,
she's everything that you see, and more. She's so there's a calling. Whatever she's doing, there's something that is her calling. So, Sweetie, shout out to you.
Hey, that's a good
one.
one.
You have fans here. You have fans.
We love you, Sweetie.
Sweetie Nyarkano. In fact, that's her name, Sweetie.
Like Sweetie.
Yeah. But I think it's something else. Like
I love it.
All right, Ivy, I want you to actually we go clockwise, anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Lonzi, your content that you enjoy. This is why you're written here. I love it already.
Which one?
Omeletto.
Yeah. So Omeletto is, if you don't have Netflix, you guys, or you don't have Showmax and you can't afford that, YouTube has a channel called Omeletto.
Yes.
Basically, it's like 15-minute videos that people have made, short films basically, that people have made, and then they put them up on this channel, and they're so good. Like even a lot of the times you'll see like super actors doing the small to movies, but it's just nice. And I love that the content is short. So you can literally just sit down and if you have 15 minutes to spare, watch an entire film and then go back to do your own stuff. Anyway, I just love that it's on YouTube and it's free and it's brilliant actors and it's international, like different short films from all over the world. It's awesome.
Also, like Omeletto, because they have like each of these films, it's like they have a very deep meaning.
Yes,
they're addressing some issue. You know, it can be a political
like
issue,
health,
a social issue, an environmental issue, and it's just you can even have a cast of like 3 or 2 people the whole film, but it's so emotive.
It's so emotive. Sometimes I don't even like to watch them at night because I'm just like my heart. And I love how the title of the movie or the film. Like the title, just reading the title, you know exactly what the movie is about. But you watch it and you, I don't even know that.
And you said short clips, so even it's a movie.
It's like an entire movie.
Short film.
Short film, yeah.
Ooh,
but it's like 15 to, even some are less.
Yeah.
Some are animations. It's just really good.
In fact, I would encourage African filmmakers, don't look for that big budget. Do short things like Omeletto.
Yes.
I mean, honestly. And now we go to Ivy. Ivy starts with Just Ivy.
Yes.
Your favorite content creator.
Content, I enjoy my own content. If you don't pat yourself on the back, honestly, I like my content. What I do nowadays is mostly, it's very educational, but then my content is very niche. If you're into a lot of fun stuff, I might not be, your cup of tea, but I do a lot of education around matters, finance, around matters, family, around matters, legal. What else do I do? Women empowerment, that type of stuff. I've been doing this for a year and I'm just like, my content is not bad. I love how my ads go. By the way, shout out to Leon. Leon, I love you. We make actually such a fucking fantastic team.
An awesome team.
Yeah.
Like you should never break up.
Yeah. I also do tech here and there. So I like my content.
I like your content too.
Thank you.
Very nice
Thank
content.
you.
You were born for this space.
Thank you. I just had to start with myself.
Yes. Okay, so do you want to go to what? Can I?
Yes.
Because you've started yourself.
Yeah.
Go to the next one, which was Mini Chaps.
Mini Chaps.
What is that?
My friend,
I
please go to
just
Mini Chaps on
discovered
Instagram.
her.
I want you to react
Yeah.
naturally. Is it possible for you to go?
Yeah.
Such a lady called Mini Chaps on Instagram. Mini Chaps, I love what it is that you're doing because the type of content I enjoy is people who revolutionize how content is, consumed and what they do.
Yeah.
She does
Kenyan?
miniature.
Oh, she's
she's
Kenyan.
Kenyan. And she look at her posts, babe.
That's quite
Wait
dope.
a minute.
A mini version of herself in certain situations and certain circumstances and certain. So like, my God.
And her content is so easy to sell.
Her content is so easy to sell. It's so easy to just like. You just want to like. You just want to share. You just want to tell people about her.
Yeah.
And that's like her ads are so beautiful. She's revolutionized how posters are done.
Yeah.
What is she doing? Mini
So
Chaps, who are you?
basically illustrated from a human. She'll illustrate her into like a dwarf of her. Not even a dwarf.
A mini, literally mini
It's a
version.
mini
If
version
you
of
guys
herself.
have watched this movie, first of all, Generation Z, they don't know it, but I can relate to Gen Z. It's because I'm jealous. Jealousy is love and hate at the same time. But I'm jealous that she was a Gen Z, man. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
So it's like she shrunk herself to this size.
Yep.
And then she put like it will be a mini her eating a cake.
Exactly.
This is so. Look at her sitting on a card.
It's so dope. It's so
It's very
like,
creative.
how do you?
Because
what-
you could minimize yourself and do shit. But
Yeah.
you can see like the
thought-
thought process
the
that has
thought
gone into
that has gone into her
Actually,
content.
Ivy just
Whole
literally
story.
should do that right now. And I'm like, what?
Mini Chaps. I'm obsessed with her. I actually started following her recently, but I always stalk. I always used to stalk her page, and then I realized
She's never
I never followed
appeared
her.
on my anything.
Now she will. I'd love to
Oh
get
my
to know you, Mini
God.
Chaps. Can we have a live? You tell me how you even think about some of these things. Like, she's amazing. Look how Julia is engrossed. And I was like, go to her page now. Go to her page now and see
I
for
wonder
yourself.
if you can do
I
something.
should do about 25.
Look at this person. You remember the guy from Ugali for? She's chopping it.
As a mini version of herself.
And
with
the
a whole samaki
volleyball,
there.
with the whole samaki ad.
Do you have a
like
team?
she can sell anything. Literally
Babe, anything.
she can sell.
My next one is actually a podcast. I listen to tons of podcasts.
She does.
This one is one that I subscribed to the podcast like a year ago, but I never listened to it. How did I get it? Because another podcaster recommended it, and I was like, oh, I think I'd like this. Then I went and followed, and then I never listened to it. I think I listened to half an episode. I was like, this is too deep right now. I can't. Let me tell you, these past 2 weeks, every day I'm listening to like 2-3 episodes. I think by the end of this week I'll have finished everything. I mean, that's what annoys me. When you finish content, there's no more. You have to wait a week. The podcast is called Infinite Intelligence, hosted by Dr. Deepak Chopra. Is it Chopra or Chokra? Chopra. But I found him, or I discovered him while watching Oprah. Yeah. Because he's been on Oprah a couple of times. And he's into meditation and that kind of stuff. My kind of shit. Yep. Let me tell you guys, today's episode. Today's episode, when I was coming here, I can't remember the title. Let me just get the title since we're here and we have the time. Today's episode, I was like, I fucking loved it. All the episodes are dope. Yeah. Yesterday, I listened to an episode called Sex is Complicated. I was like, motherfucking, yes, right. And then today, I was listening to God versus Aliens. Today's episode was God versus Aliens. Wow. No, he doesn't do it to sci-fi. Dope. I know, these other things, the Sex is Complicated, the heart and soul connection. He talks to what's the heart surgeon called? Cardiologist. So he had a cardiologist there and talking about the heart and soul connection, because nowadays medicine is not just you're feeling pain here, but like what in your mental wellness or health is affecting this, So the one I listened to today was God versus Aliens, and he had a guest. So usually has guests in a field of expertise, and he was talking to a guy called Leonard Mlodinow. I think he's from this Eastern European country. What is it called? Is it Poland? I think he's Polish. He's a scientist, and when Deepak was at one of these conferences, this guy stands up. He even described the situation. He was like, everything was going great until this guy came to the mic when they started doing ask when you take the questions to the audience, and now this guy comes and challenges everything he said, because you see him is talking from a point of spirituality. And by the way, Dr. Deepak is also like a doctor. He's an endocrinology, the one who does hormones, who focuses on hormones, which I heard is a very complicated field, because one hormone affects like 5 million things, which affect another 5 million things, which affect another 5 million things in your body. So this guy challenged his everything, until the end of until to the point where Deepak was like, okay, fine. Okay, so this guy who came forward actually wrote a book with Steve Hawking. Remember Steve Hawking?
Yes.
Yeah, he
wow.
Dexter's Lab, that episode.
Steve Hawking.
That's Professor Hawk. That's Professor Hawk. Yeah.
Gen Z wouldn't relate.
They don't know. You guys, Gen Z, you
do they know Dexter's Lab?
Do you know Dexter's Lab? Okay, gosh, you guys. So it's okay. Every generation has their gem. Yeah. So anyway, the podcast is called Infinite Intelligence by Deepak Chopra. I would recommend it for anyone who just wants to have some sort of expansion in their mental, or just want to learn something new, because they don't only talk about spirituality, but usually what he's talking about has a link to spirituality. So for example, this guy, he's a physicist, he's a guy of, it's called what? Metaphysics, I don't know, that field. And he doesn't believe in God. And he doesn't believe in anything other than it has to have evidence. So Deepak was like, I have never met somebody so interesting, but also who was able, they had to write a book together, because this is a spiritual guy and this is a scientist, an atheist. A Jew, he's a Jew, but he's an atheist. He doesn't believe in God. He's like, I believe in aliens, I don't believe in God. That's what he says. And he's like, because the probability of aliens is higher than God. Although at the end of the day, where did everything begin? Even when we talk about it started to do with this bacteria. Okay, what put the DNA?
Big Bang.
So anyway, so the way they talk to each other, they have, even Deepak says, we don't agree on many things. And I like that he said that. And then even the way they talk, it's just such rich information. Today was my best episode. You disagree with somebody, you just like, this is not my person, like he doesn't get me, and you remove them from your life. This guy, the love they have for each other, you can see they're both passionate in their polarities, but they're seeing each other. I love it. I love that episode. So check that episode, that podcast out. Flacco. Lora's favorites.
Flacco is so funny. I wish I could meet him and just, I don't know, to see the kind of person he is, but literally all his content makes me laugh. And what I admire about Flacco is he seems like he's a little, look at me saying literally again, he does his own editing. And I feel like he's very clever in a way that even just his script writing, just the forevision, having that forevision of saying, okay, utaenda usimame pale, like, and you can tell most of his things he's acted just alone. If there's anyone in his team, it's probably 1-2 people. He'll call someone else to look like they're flying after they've been gongwad by a sleeper or something. Anyway, I just think the way his brain works is very impressive, and just the space he's occupied. First of all, it's such a niche space, and even him, like, brilliant mind.
Brilliant.
He kills me.
And I think for me, what I admire most about Flacco, guys, we are content creators here. How long does it take for Flacco to do one video? Like, that guy works so hard. Like, I can imagine the time he spends on his content. Because nowadays, I have a rule. If it's going to take me more than 10 minutes, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sure he takes even days to do some of the things he does. Like, my God, Flacco. And you're looking good, sir. I see you've gone to the gym. I was like, hey.
Yeah, I saw something. I was like, is this Photoshop?
I was like, Flacco. Yes, there was some editing there, but the muscles were there.
Oh my
looking
God.
quite good now.
You're looking good, bro. Not that you weren't before, but China, you're looking good.
You're looking good. How old is Flacco?
I think he's a child compared to us.
Compared to us, Aki Baby, you're saying that he comes and tells you born 87.
No, I don't think he's
There's
born
no way.
87.
No,
He's probably
there's no way.
like I don't think he's over 25. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Africa's pocket.
Yes. I think obviously when I started this journey towards learning about personal finance, I started looking for people who are educating others about personal finance, and Africa's Pocket was one of the first pages I found. And I was, privileged enough to meet the founder of the company itself, and they also have this course called Investable that I encourage everybody to sign up for if you want to learn about investing, especially in Kenya and that type of thing. Money is boring sometimes, guys. Money can be very boring. So I like the little tidbits that they share on their Instagram pages, I think also on their Twitter when it comes to things around money. That's why I learned a lot of money stuff from Africa's Pocket.
Oh,
honest to God.
She makes it very palatable.
Yeah.
And she puts it in a way that it's not long.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
it's just a small piece of advice that says so much inside it. I feel like that's why I enjoy her content, and I love that I get your emails, babe. I get her, what are they called?
Yeah, her newsletters.
Her newsletters.
Yeah.
They're always in my inboxes, and I'm once in a while, okay, not all the time, but I'm always open, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's very easily written. It's very easy to skim through.
It's not jargon.
It's not jargon. She makes it very simple and very nice.
That's good. That's a very good way to do things, because sometimes there's so much information out there. You want to know as in layman's. Okay, so what do I do with my extra 10K?
Yeah.
And
then also,
and by you guys are referring to the founder.
Yeah,
of
hi Val.
Africa's Pocket.
Hi Val, hi sweetheart.
Val,
And I also just want to say Africa's Pocket launched Money Monday. It was the first Money Monday I ever did. I did with Africa's Pocket.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It performed like shit, by the way. It performed very poorly. Nobody wanted to know that stuff. Yeah, but that was, so they're very dear to my heart. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one is Abel and Preach, which is from me. Abel and Preach is a YouTube channel hosted by two guys. They're so funny. I think that's why I'm laughing. Abel and Preach. I love these guys. This was introduced to me by a friend of mine. And this friend of mine, when I go to her house and I open her YouTube, I'm just like, your YouTube is so different from mine. Like, different. I mean, like, videos on shaving hair, like, just very, very different. So then I started watching Abel and Preach, and I found myself so engrossed. I think Abel and Preach are, first of all, I think they're comedians, because when I started to follow them recently on Instagram, I see them on stage a lot. I see they're doing a stand-up comedy. I also think they're Canadians, because initially I thought they're Americans, but I think they're from Canada. I'm really not sure. I haven't been following them for that long, maybe the past, I'd say 6 months is when I've been watching their content, but they'll do I don't know what you call this, there's a word for it, where there's an issue, like not an issue, but like there's a story. For example, Kim Kardashian goes dressed all black t-shirt for the Met, and then that's like that's the hot story, and then they break it down and they mix there with their humor and whatever. And it's not only celebrities, just like whatever even is trending, like, it can be something that's trending, like, especially in the West, like, white woman accuses black female of da-da-da-da, and they really break it down and they give their opinion. Sometimes they tackle things on relationships. Those are my favorite, because you hear the men's perspective talking about relationships. And
Are they Caucasian or American?
They're black. And one of them, I don't know where he's from. He looks Somali, but maybe he's Eritrean. I don't want to say he's Somali because maybe he's Eritrean, maybe he's Ethiopian. But I'm like, I want him to to East Africa. And I think that's Preach. Oh no, that's Abel. And then our Preach is the black guy. When you see him, he looks so intimidating, but he's such a sweet guy. Yeah. The pair of them, their comedy, oh my God, there's a video they did on Amanda Seals. You know Amanda Seals? Seals. Do you guys watch Insecure?
No. Issa Rae.
Yeah. You watch Insecure. Yeah. So you remember now in Insecure, one of her two friends, the bougie one.
Okay.
That's Amanda. But in real life she's pro-black, pro-nini, but she has some toxic traits. If like after watching Eba and Preach, I used to feel that when I'm watching her, she's very accusatory, the way she talks and whatever. But then when Eba and Preach did a video on her, I was like, oh shit, she is kind of toxic though. Like, yeah, like the way she talks about other celebs and like she's not the wrong one, she's correct. Yeah, so that's Amanda. You guys need to watch that and give your opinion because I don't know, like I'm still following Amanda. I'm still a fan because I like her work. She's an artist, but yeah, there's some things she does. She was even on the show where there's 4 women. What was it called?
The one for Nani is pregnant.
Yes. The Real. So I think she was on The Real, but then she was there for I didn't even think a full season finished. And of course she went and said, those people are treating me like shit, and guys believed her, but then it's like, okay, where do you how come there's nothing that about you that you've contributed to the mess? Yeah, so that's what the whole thing started from. That's Aba and Preach on YouTube. Check them out.
Okay, so I'll follow these YouTubers because of you guys. You know, I've realized on YouTube, do you know what I watch?
Yeah.
Over 25.
That's it?
Yeah, and I find myself going even to old episodes. Like yesterday, I was watching things men do that we like. The one where you guys were in my house and you guys were drunk. Guys, do you know that episode?
Were we drunk?
You guys were drunk. Guys, do you know that?
No, me, I wasn't.
You are. Guys, you even said in the episode, guys, we've been drinking for a while. And I'm like, we were so bold back then. So I was dying. I was like, young. We were spilling. You guys were spilling. And I'm saying you guys because I was breastfeeding.
I remember.
I was like, I was dying. I watched over 25. I watched over 25 on YouTube.
But we were really bold for that time. For that time,
we didn't care. I mean, we would say on camera, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
But you see, me, I think after that episode, people started saying we come to shoot when we are drunk. I remember somebody mentioning that. I'm like, that's not true.
That's not true at all.
That's not true. What happens is that in one day we can shoot like 4 episodes. Like this is probably our 3rd episode today. But then at some point, somebody gets a cider, gets a glass of wine. So by the time you're shooting the 3rd episode, you're a little bit wavy. Yeah, but I realized the episode we did with the boys, the first one we did with the boys. That's the day I was like, this is the last time I'm drinking when we're shooting. Because me, I can't. I need to be here. Like I'll be there but I'll zoom and then I'm talking to you. I start checking with you, I'm giving you a story like this. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're shooting. And I'm not who used to edit videos those days. So I'm like, I was looking at myself, I'm like, Julia, this is you. No. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we were
over 25. Content I enjoy.
Over 25. So that was me. So next, Lonzy. Marques, I don't know if it's Marques Brownlee.
Yeah, so that is basically the first tech reviewer on YouTube ever. Like if you see his first video, he was literally like a 9-year-old boy with geeky glasses and he was reviewing something. And now he's one of the biggest, most paid, most richest tech reviewers ever. And he's so rich, guys. So rich.
For real?
Like anyway, anything comes out and at the end, he's like one of the first people who gets anything. Yeah. So just check out his stuff. He reviews tech. Okay. I enjoy watching his content. Even the way he talks, he's such like a techie guy.
Yeah.
Proper geek. Now it's hot. I guess it's hot on Apple as well.
Money.
Yeah.
No one is ugly. You're just poor.
Yeah. But
just broke.
I enjoy watching whatever comes out, whatever phones. If I need to review a phone like the iPhone 13 now, I went straight to his page because he knows everything. Yeah. So he gives proper feedback according to him.
Okay. Yeah. Although I'm sure he's paid.
Babe,
I'm sure
he bought the Tesla came out like this. He bought, you know that Tesla that looks like a chuma thing. He bought it before they were produced. Like he's balling, babe. He's paid so much money.
Ivy, Money Africa.
Okay, a bit similar to Africa's Pocket. Though them now they come from West Africa, Nigeria to be specific. Again, I just. I like to learn about money, and the way they package their content is Again, the same way, sort of similar to Africa. Guys, I follow the same pages.
Yeah.
Looks like the same fucking content. Yeah, it looks like the same fucking content. I just like them. Then they do more video content. And it's a woman. I like that all these pages I follow actually driven by women. And then they do a lot more video content of showing you, hey, what are NFTs? How do you invest? What is cryptocurrency? So more video content that you'll be able to get now from Money Africa. They're both on Instagram and on YouTube. But of course, because I'm very big on Instagram, that's where I found them from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Money Africa.
Money Africa.
Get it.
Next one is me. Empressive. Empressive channel.
Julia, put me on
Let me
Empressive.
tell you, I'm obsessed. Like if you go to my YouTube, it's just Abel Preach, Empressive, over 25. It's the same stuff. Empressive is a YouTube channel that covers celebrity gossip, more so American celebrity gossip. And it's not just like any other celebrity, you know, just talking shit about celebrities or just trying to get dirt on the celebrities. Me, I just like how her journalism is done so well.
Yeah.
Like when she's covering a story about, she'll give her opinion. She'll be like, for example, Ginny just announced she was pregnant. She's married to, what's his name, the rapper?
Mr. Jenkins.
Yes. Okay, I don't know rapper.
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Young
Yes.
Jeezy.
So like now she like 2 weeks ago, she noticed that Tamar Braxton has been constantly.
That's how you pronounce it.
Tamar, yeah.
Why?
You say?
Nah.
You say Tamar.
Leave me alone.
Me, I say Tamar.
Yeah, Tamar, because of, Tamar.
I say Tamar. I've always said
Oh my
Tamar
God, it's
Braxton.
Tamar.
But I used to watch the show, so I used to hear them saying Tamar.
Oh my
Tamar.
days.
Yeah.
I say Tamar.
Tamar.
Braxton.
Tamar Braxton was always like leaving comments on other pages going like, girl, you're pregnant now to Ginny Mai. Remember they used to be on the reel together, but then also at Ayo Tamar Braxton, she left because of drama. Maybe I don't know if she was difficult to work with, but that was the rumor.
Yeah.
So anyways, so Ginny Mai, but Tamar was doing it in a nice way, as if she's like, girl, I know you're hiding, you know. So now Empressive channel goes and picks up all that, and then she'll come and be like, yeah, and now she give the history.
Yeah.
She's like, remember Ginny had said she never wants to have kids
Yep.
when she was married to her ex-husband, the
Yeah.
white guy.
Yeah.
And then now she met young Jeezy,
Yeah.
and the connection they had, even the way she talks about it, was just very different from her ex-husband. And now the way Empressive talks about it, she just, she gives that, she's like, okay, so this happened, and she's like, I think that Ginny Mai could be pregnant because the way she talked about her connection with whatever, compared to how she used to talk about her connection with her ex-husband. She never wanted kids, and then she'll show a clip, then she'll come back,
Yeah.
She gives you facts,
Yeah.
and then she'll give her opinion.
Yeah.
And sometimes she'll even call celebrities out. She'll
Yeah.
be like, I think this was rude. I think this was conceited of you. But anyway, that's just how I feel. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
In fact, she's on who inspired. It's because of watching her that I realized we can do pre-recorded mentions, like for FP, Fanisha Palace, because that's how she does hers. And I was like, this is how we should be doing, not all the time live mentions. There are other ways of engaging our audience with our partners.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, that's Empressive channel. She's my favorite. Like whenever there's something that has happened, I go to her first to see what is her opinion on this. Is Rihanna really dating so and so, or whatever. And sometimes those celebs at her on IG, they'll be like, I know Empressive is going to pick this up, so I was like,
Wow.
girl. Yes, I think she even has a media degree. The way she covers the stories, the way she covers them, it looks like she has a media degree.
Yeah.
The way she gets both sides. Or she'll say, I don't have this side, so don't take this information for what it is. So you're like, this is somebody who's making educated publication.
Commentary. Okay.
Commentary.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
actually
yeah.
it's commentary.
Yeah.
She's making educated commentary. She's not just telling you, Rihanna now, she's gone to this guy because the billionaire broke her heart. Now, she's just not talking shit.
Yeah.
It's well done.
Yeah.
So that's Empressive channel.
Good
Check her
stuff.
out. Next, we have here GRM Daily. Lonzi.
GRM Daily is like a, what do I call them? It's like a record label, I think, in the UK, and they feature a lot of black, especially Nigerian musicians. Like, that song, Go Away, Go Away, Go Away. That's them as well. Like, they do.
We wanna.
Yeah. They do a lot of great music, and whenever I'm looking for like a nice Afrobeat jam that's like big, I go there.
Yeah.
So I'm subscribed, and I get a lot of new music.
Yeah.
I hear it fast because I'm subscribed to them.
Yeah.
Next, cartoon comedian and crazy Kennar.
My friend. They are nuts.
They're mad.
They're mad.
They're mad.
They're mad. It's madness.
You know
They're
who
so
these
fun.
are?
Cartoon comedian Crazy Kennar. Okay,
I've
so
heard of Crazy Kennar.
yeah, Crazy Kennar.
Let me just subscribe right
Crazy
now.
Kennar, I'd like to commend you for that day. You did 24 videos in 24 hours. Again, the people I follow are people who are 24 and they were all funny. And it got to a point I was going to his page to see if he's posted a new one.
Crazy Kennar?
Yeah, I think this is his YouTube
It's
channel.
a guy.
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
Crazy Kennar is a guy.
Then cartoon
comedian
comedian is a girl.
Oh, so they have one YouTube channel together?
No, they're
No,
totally
they're
separate. But then
but
sometimes
they
they
do
collaborate
skits
a lot.
together.
They
Yeah,
do
they
skits
do skits
together.
together.
And I love collaboration. I love that these people are working together. This
Yeah.
Generation Z work together, guys. Grow each
As
other.
millennials, we're like, I'm gonna work.
Hey.
It's even a secret.
It's even a secret what you're doing. Work together, guys. Grow each other. And then
Crazy Kennar. I mean,
Crazy
cartoon
Kennar.
comedian tunamjua.
Of course.
She's the one who started that one, this trend for, what's that trend, babe? No, where Ati she
we
just
like her
starts dancing. Ati, Imeni? Inani affect!
yes, in an effect. Cartoon, I hope you're trademarking some of these things. Where
Trademark.
I hope you're trademarking some of these things. Guys,
T-shirt.
one of my favorite videos of cartoon.
Merchandise, everything, Inani affect.
Yeah.
I think even that, unani choke, unani suffocate.
Eh.
I don't know if it was her,
Yeah.
but I had somebody else. I was at a house party and I'm like, this must be that same babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Abel Mutua, guy, before I forget, I just love his storytelling.
Abel Mutua.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new
His storytelling
his
is
new
so
teaser?
fucking
Have you seen his
amazing.
new teaser for his new movie he has just released? Like yesterday?
No.
I watched that thing. Even me, I felt good. In
Whoa.
fact, I'm even feeling cold.
That would be epic.
Let me tell you, and it's written by Abel Mutua. And you just go to his page. That thing is premiering. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. Anyway, the way it just your heart. You're just
I
like,
can't. Oh my God. Okay, so
what's happening?
okay. I'm ready.
Just go to his
So
page. Yeah.
it's not Abel. It's Abel.
Oh, it's
Abel.
Abel.
Whatever. We love you.
Abel.
We love you, man. We love you, man.
So it's funny. My next one is Seth Gore and George.
I love them.
To death. Their videos until today. But there's a day they made fun of us. But I've met Seth Gore. Imagine he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's actually a nice guy. Yeah. I was looking at him. I was like, this nigga is gonna just go and make some fucking skit about me. We're doing EBL together. I think he's doing Gilby's and I'm doing Goto. So we had this huge EBL get together with influencers. It was so much fun. I met Akina Viri there. Seth is actually really, and he's stylish. Like he has, after he was like, he was pulling a chair for me. Amma was I imagining, but I think he did that. He stood up so I could sit. But I was so because this guy, I'm gonna do something,
and then
I'm going to find myself on his page. Anyway, you guys, I love you guys. You guys are so funny.
Yeah, quite.
She's saying I love you guys, but she's just spoken about Seth. So I'm like, and George.
Physically.
That's what I was getting to. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I don't mind a light-skinned nigger, but like I prefer a dark-skinned nigger.
Yeah.
But George is really cute as well. He's
Yeah.
really cute. He's also, but Seth's humor, it's like there's something about his humor. Aside from the fact that he's a tall, dark, handsome man, I'm just like, there's a way he just does his shit. I can't. And then when they collaborate with their pal, the chick, what's her name? June. Sharon.
Beautiful content. It's so funny.
Sevi.
But I've missed Sevi.
I've not seen
Where
her.
she been? Yeah.
She's been MIA Kidogo.
Oh yeah. Bring back Sharon.
Yes. And then one more thing I have to say that even made tie this. Oh, I've even remembered another content creators. I'm saying this. George has a brother. They're visual artists. In fact, I even had to reach out. I think I reached out to him on IG and I was like, I love your story. He gave his story on Adele's podcast, which
And Kimani is George's brother.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I also didn't know that. I was listening to
Wow,
Adele's
they don't
podcast.
look alike at all.
They do, babe.
I don't see it.
No, I think it's
resemblance.
Wainaina, not Kimani.
That's it's Ed Wainaina.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
who's
Ed
Ed Kimani, guys?
Ed Kimani is that guy who used to be at.
Eddie Kimani, that's
No,
different.
that's
No.
He's called Ed Wainaina.
Yeah.
He did Tasker the other day.
Yes,
That's
he's done some
George's
art stuff.
brother.
Yeah.
Baby brother.
I would never have known her.
And neither did I. I didn't know this until I listened to Adele's podcast, which again I should have. Actually, that's one of
Legally
our favorite of
Clueless.
mine. Yes, Legally Clueless, which is storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling is like just where it's
Quite
at.
well.
Yeah.
And she had Ed there.
Yeah.
And Ed gave their story. Like, you know, they went through some really, really tough times in their family.
Thank you.
The two of them, the boys, they lost their mom. They went, babe, it was crazy. And then now he mentioned my brother, George. And I was like, hang on a second, what? This guy you're singing
Algeria making comedy had such a, you know, a bit of a turbulent childhood. And now from that point on, I was just like, I just had so much more love for him, you know, because you understand how somebody, you understand people's story, has come to be. So yeah, actually, so now I'll add that legally clueless. Thank you, Adele. Adele, you're changing lives here.
Yeah.
I love Kennar and the ability to hop onto trends.
Yeah.
A trend happens at 9 a.m., 9:30 there's a video.
We are discussing for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Let's wait for Wednesday.
Imagine.
Over 25.
I love her. You guys are movers.
They are movers. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Lonzi. Al Jazeera English.
Yes. I feel Al Jazeera is one of those channels that has one of the most unbiased news channels on the planet. They give a story the way it is. Like, I don't know though, newsrooms are owned by the rich, right? I have no idea. But for me, I feel like they have genuine content.
Yeah.
Their news, I feel like, is unbiased, and that's why I actually follow Al Jazeera for all my news. I don't watch CNN, I don't watch BBC.
Yeah.
All those guys are controlled. I feel like I can see literally how they're controlled. But Al Jazeera, their content is clean. I feel like it's clean content.
I agree. There's a time when I saw a TikTok video of very many news channels, different news channels, and I think this was American. But by the time those video clips were compiled, all those people were saying the same thing. It was the same story over and across different times and across whatever, but it was the same thing. So one video starts with someone saying, I don't know what you're being cheated, and then everyone is saying that. I was just like, oh my God, media is manipulated. It is really manipulated. It's really manipulated. You have to be very sure where you get your media from, guy. You know, this is a media house here. Oh my Jesus.
No, but I do agree with that.
Yeah.
The media houses hold a lot of power. Reddit stories, TikTok.
Oh. I love Reddit stories. First, generally, I just love Reddit. I go to Reddit. Yeah, Reddit stories is scary. Oh, what is scary?
Sorry, continue.
Okay. No, I like Reddit. I just like Reddit because of the interaction. It's like a Twitter, but not as toxic or whatever. And then it's like a Twitter for proper like industry experts. So whenever I'm on Reddit, man, I get entertained, I learn, I get scared. It's quite awesome. So because sometimes if you don't have it on the app on your phone, sometimes it's difficult to engage with the threads. I found them on TikTok, and then someone decided to put particular stories from Reddit threads there and then put it in video format. So for example, the last one I listened to was scientists of Reddit. What is a scientific whatever that the human population does not know? Guys. How, for example, there's like I don't know, like there's not meteors, but there's things in space that are pulling us towards them that we don't know what the fuck is happening. Like shit like that's affecting us. Our Milky Way is called what?
Our galaxy.
Our galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah, our galaxy is being pulled. I can't remember all of them because but oh my God, guys, Reddit stories, even things like prison guards of Reddit. Yeah. What is the worst thing you've seen in prison?
You've even. Oh, sorry. I was looking for something. You've reminded me of a podcast. So you should listen to this podcast. I'm actually also on Reddit, but then I think I didn't know Reddit had this good side. Maybe I went to a different side of Reddit.
But guys, what is this weird side of Reddit?
All this not safe for work. No, those came from Reddit because people would share things there. It's not really managed. Like things, I don't think things are removed. Like you can actually go and watch the people being murdered.
They're not removed, and that's why even like government secrets, all these things are posted on Reddit.
Reddit.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, all this leakage, all these leaks and all that stuff they're posted on Reddit. Anyway, I love Reddit.
Yeah.
Hiram is a Reddit god. He's crazy about Reddit.
Yeah.
But
Hiram is Lona's big brother.
Yeah, Reddit is also, it's like any other thing.
Yeah.
It can be very dark as well. And for me, for some reason, the Reddit shit that pops up on my side,
dark stuff,
crazy stuff. I think the last thing I read was about this person talking about, sorry to say, but how having a sick child has damaged her life. Like basically, it was a very sad thing to
I
do.
think I've. And okay, I think I
know. I just think like anything, there's positive. Okay, a lot of science stuff on Reddit, but there's also a lot of negative stuff there.
Yeah.
a lot of
Sorry, I was saying.
I think I'm very keen. Sorry.
You should listen to this podcast. It's called Endless Thread.
Endless thread. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I think you like it because they pick like popping threads on Reddit.
Yeah.
And they discuss they think they even bring the people who talked about it. Like there was this thread where everyone was looking for there was a body missing.
Guys.
You see, now for me that's the Reddit I know.
Woo! Guys, I know a different Reddit. Imagine.
And everybody was now like going to try and find this missing. Like there was people who are. I don't know if the murderer was leaving cues on Reddit. There was just some stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think the guy who was convicted came on the show. This Endless Thread. It's not always that dark, but I mean, there's also happy things. Like, but then it's like. They get stuff from Reddit, they read the thread, and then they find now the guys on Reddit who were part of that thread, and they come talk about that issue.
Yeah.
It's really dope. It's called Endless Thread.
Done.
You should listen to that
I will
podcast.
listen to that
I
podcast.
just remember these chicks I saw on TikTok. They were arrested. They put up a TikTok with a famous sound, and then when you find a dead body, so they had come across a dead body. And then they put on TikTok.
What?
And then, they put on
those two
TikTok.
chicks.
Yes, those two chicks.
Who
And then they
arrested.
were arrested. You know what they did? They stole a gold chain from that dead person.
Yes.
And they were caught because of their TikTok.
I remember that.
Yeah.
People are strange.
People are so
People are
strange.
strange.
Why would you put that on TikTok?
People are strange.
Next one. This is my one. Jason J-Take-A-Pic. Do you know, I've known Jason for years, but like I really, and his content it's like when I don't want to watch and it's not something informative, but like I'm watching his vlogs. I really like how he does his vlogs. In fact, it actually even inspired me to start doing more vlogs on my tiny little channel because sometimes with vlogs, I'm trying to be as organized as over 25. You know how when I'm like producing these episodes and I'm just like, okay, we need to do this and then we add this and then when you're editing this. But then I just like how he is able to take us through his day in such a nice way. He's going to hang out with his friends, he's going for a drink, and then he bought this and then he tries them on and he shows you how it matches with this. And I like Jason's content. And I've realized I don't think there's any episode I've missed of his content. That's J-Take-A-Pic on YouTube. He's also on Instagram as J-Take-A-Pic.
Yeah.
Or is it Jason nowadays? No,
it's still
J-Take-A-Pic. Yeah, last week he just bought stuff from, was it Zara or from Boohoo? I don't even know. He bought boots, shoes, and then he wore them. I know people do a lot of those hauls, but like in Kenya, it's not very common.
Yeah.
And as in he's relatable.
Yeah.
Like he's not telling you, I went to the Burj Al Arab, and sometimes people create content, and it's like, so how will I go there? How will I afford that?
Like,
so
sure.
I feel like his content for me is relatable and it's something I feel like it's attainable.
Yeah.
It's not like just doing bougie things 24/7. There are times it's just like, guys, we don't have money, so today we're not eating meat.
Yeah.
I told you how it is cooking. It's just so real.
Yeah.
Next, tiny cakes. This looks familiar. Tiny cakes.
Tiny Cakes is on Instagram. Okay, you guys, I'm a weirdo. I just like, these guys who build tiny things and they cook in tiny kitchens.
Oh yes, I've
and
seen
they
those.
cook in tiny everything.
Yes.
Like tiny.
Yeah.
It's like mini chefs, but tiny everything.
Yeah.
Like they even cook like full meals
Maybe
in
they
a
can show
tiny
me this
kitchen.
page.
Yeah.
I think
But
she
now
only showed
this
me
one,
this
I'm saying
page.
tiny cakes. Okay, I was just trying to remember one that I remember.
Yeah.
So Tiny Cakes, basically, she makes tiny cakes.
Yeah.
You guys, it's a tiny cake like this, but she'll take you through the frosting, at how she cooked it in
It's a tiny cake.
oven,
Yeah. I'm
and then she
excited about
frosts
this.
the tiny cake,
And
and then she eats it.
And then even the cutlery they use, it's like a small fork.
It's so satisfying. It's like really pulls on my ASMR heart.
Yeah, in fact, I was
Like, it's
waiting for
very-
ASMR something from you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I don't know if I did, but babe, it's just tiny things. And
Capinto TikTok.
Ay. Capito. It's your aggression for me. And the fact that you own it and you're just always yelling at us, but I love it. Why are you always yelling at us? I love it so much. Now, anyway, I don't know. We'll put a clip here, okay? We'll put a clip here so you can see why I love this kid so much. Gen Z,
Whether you like it or not, I will succeed. Utaniona kwenye ndege nikipepea. Wewe utakuwa chini, mimi nikikuwa juu nikipepea. Utangoja nidunde. Utangoja.
Next one is me. This is a YouTuber. His name is Johnny Harris. Love him.
Johnny Harris is a filmmaker. Actually, first I think he started journalism, and then he dropped out because he was just like, nah, this is not what I want to do. The same thing, Ivy, when you said this, I was like, I can't wait to talk to you about it. You have to watch Johnny Harris.
Yeah.
He was a Mormon, I think, and he left the Mormon church, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And he studied journalism. Then I think he dropped, he studied journalism. So, but then I think what he dropped out of was not even journalism, it was film school.
Yeah.
But then somewhere I think he dropped out because he was like, this is not the way ground between the different.
Yeah.
Like they tell you, this is how you do this, this is how you should, this is how you talk about this. And he's just like, nah.
Yeah.
And then he started doing his own thing. And his story is very inspiring. Like how he went from just doing videos at home videos, like to funny to, what are they called? Vines? Vine? The other one?
Vines.
Yes. Vines. I never got onto Vines, but I remember them. And then he got onto Vice. And even just how he got onto Vice and how he pitched his story to get it onto Vice, I was just like, it reminds me of me. But anyway, yes. Very, very good. His content, he does everything from why I never washed my hair for 2 years, shampoo is a lie, to why Russia is so big, or why the war in Iraq was completely useless.
Yeah.
And he'll give you very, very heavy information in a way that is digestible to me, to my mother, to my sister who's 10 years younger than me. His information, he breaks it down. He distills it not even distilling, that is not even the word. He just breaks it down in a way that is entertaining and informing. Okay? Yeah. So check out Johnny Harris.
All right.
He's one of the best content creators out there. Okay. And if you guys know any content that is Johnny Harris like, please share with me because I'm looking for more content like that. Slime glitterz, Lonzi. I have no idea what that is. So this slime glitterz. Is it a...
Yeah, this guy makes like very nice slime.
Yeah.
First of all, what he says is it smells. I don't know. I've never bought that. He says it smells like, if it's smelling like strawberries, it will. I mean, if it looks, he makes it look like a thing. Like for example, he make a donut. It looks like a real glazed donut
from slime.
But it's slime. Wow. He's like a slime artist.
Wow.
So, and every time he makes new slime, he sells out. Like he's making so much money. Like, babe, and apparently his slime stuff smells so good. Like if he wants it to smell like McDonald's, whatever, it will smell like that. And then it's actually very artistically like pleasing. Like it looks like the actual thing. Then now, of course, he slimes it up. And
how does he make it smell like McDonald's?
He adds like nice smelling things. Like he has the smells with him. So he adds, anyway, he's like a slime artist and it's just fun to watch.
You get like McDonald's fragrance.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Like
French
donuts,
fries.
like honey glazed donuts, like he puts the actual scent and he makes it look like the actual thing.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Singleton stories.
My God. I shout out to the marketing team behind that strategy. Have you guys watched any Singleton
I've watched
stories?
all of them.
I was like,
well, not all. I've watched maybe 90%.
and it's Singleton stories with Biko Zulu. So Biko
Yeah.
Zulu had a very huge role to play in terms of the questions that they were asking those celebrities. That is what you call brilliant marketing.
He's on 2 now.
I don't even care for whiskey, but I can consider Singleton because of that. Maybe not. But that for me was a marketing strategy. I was just like, fuck. I even texted Nick Mutuma. Wasn't he part of the production team? I was like, Nick, good job.
Maybe it was people who actually pitched that. You never know.
You never know, right?
Yeah.
Whoever pitched it. I had such a hard-on for that strategy. I was like, shit, this is what brands are doing now?
Yes. So
this is what brands are doing?
Storytelling, back to storytelling.
Back to storytelling.
That is it. Even before, storytelling is not storytelling is not a new thing. It's always been there, even in the past, before social media came to be.
Yeah.
But what I think now marketers, especially in Kenya, are catching on to is how to actually use content branding. And I keep saying this, that is what influencers are for. We're not just supposed to be like to create an advert for you. It is create content and then you find a way to patika your brand there in the content. That's content branding. That's how now advertising marries storytelling.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's not just about TVC, use this. I used it for 5 days and these are the results.
Yeah.
You try it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, tell me more.
Yeah.
It's the same way when you're like, money is boring. Yes, it can be boring, but once you get the story behind money and how it connects to somebody's existence and life, then now people get interested in it.
Yeah.
That is why the film industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, because people love stories. They like to watch films.
Yeah.
Music is storytelling.
Yep.
It does something to you.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful, and I agree. In fact, you wrote here, Ivy.
Yeah.
Brilliant marketing.
Yeah.
Next one is my one, the dodo. The dodo is I know. It's an IG, it's an Instagram. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but I follow them on Instagram, and they do a lot of
Animal rescue,
all types of animals.
Animal storytelling.
Animal storytelling. I love it. I love it. I used to watch the ASPCA show on DSTV back in the day when we still used to watch TV. I used to watch it in Nini, and then I realized, after a long time, I stopped watching it at night. I didn't even know, I couldn't connect at mental health to what you're watching to. But I noticed I stopped watching it because I realized. But I realized now in retrospect, I stopped because of how it made me feel. Like watching those rescues just made me feel sad for these animals. I had to watch those rescue things during the day.
Yeah.
It always has a happy ending.
Always.
So, yeah, they find a cat that's been entangled in some Christmas wire, and they chomeka hapa kidogo, but then they go rescue it, and they even show how it has been rehabilitated and it's gotten a new owner, and they're like, oh, thanks Jules and Lonzi for so cute. So follow the dodo if you like animal content. Lorna, kind of related cat videos.
I love cats. They're my favorite animal. I can watch anything cats for hours, and cats are funny, they're ridiculous, they do stupid things, and cats are also very intelligent. Cats can do tricks. Shipsimani, you can train your cat to do tricks, and cats are just... Because right now I love how people are doing cat content on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like they're making their cat actors. Like there's this cat called Little Puff that actually makes cocktails with its little arms. I wish they could do BTS of how they do that show, but babe, literally it's the cat saying meow. It does facto cap.
Yeah.
So like they see something on TikTok, then the cat is like meow. Nah. Then it does it itself. So it either flops or I'll say it's so cute. And then they even put cat hair in the cocktail just to show that, as in it's just so interesting. Anyway, I love cats.
I really hope it's
I love cats.
I hope it's humane, because when animals are trained to do things,
it's very
when
humane.
you see the BTS, these circus animals, they are just
no, I don't think so. It's just the owner holding the hands. Yeah, I don't know how they do. I actually don't know how they shoot that content. It's Asians, but I love cats.
I don't trust.
I just love I know 2 cat videos that I've absolutely, completely loved. I love the videos you send me, but when cats save children, I'm like, what? When you said they're intelligent.
Oh, yeah, when the baby's on the window, they're like...
And or there was one that saved a child from a dog, a neighbor's dog, and then there's another one that saved a child from almost falling downstairs. I was like, cats, I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, I didn't know. First of all, I
This
didn't
is
know.
good.
I've seen maybe one video, but I thought it was a chance thing. I don't know it's a thing.
I was like, it
Wow.
must not be a coincidence. It mustn't.
Cats are intelligent.
Yeah, cats are very intelligent.
All right, and then now my last two, actually I have 2 more. I'll just skim through them. This is a podcast. Hidden Brain is a podcast, and it is hosted by a guy called Shaka Vedantam. He said this in an American accent. This is my first time actually seeing the name here. It's like, this is Hidden Brain by Shaka Vedantam. Hidden Brain is one of my top podcasts. They break down the human condition. So they can do like a topic about negative emotions, or they do a topic about guilt, and they break it down, and they bring a psychologist, and it's it's done very well. It's very entertaining. It's not like a monotone podcast, and you just learn so much. If you're into like human condition things, psychology, why are we the way we are? Who are we? Where are we? What are we doing here? Hidden Brain is one for you.
Hey, Julia, you're a product of your podcasts. I can see where
even the way she talks, the way she speaks.
You're actually a product of what it is that you consume. It's good. You have a very good diet.
Okay.
For your brain.
Thank you. My final one is Joy Kendi.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Queen.
Yes, Joy Kendi. I don't know if it's the Virgo in you, but like, you seem like the most organized, diligent, and disciplined, creative content creator ever. Your visuals are done so well. When you started doing these videos, this Sex and the City thing, I think now that's how you're talking about Showmax. I was like, sis, that is where you had half my heart. Now you have my whole, even you have my intestines, you have my whole body, you have my heart. Like, I think I appreciate the work that goes into your craft. And I honestly feel like you need to be like working in Vogue or something, like in New York, and like showing them how to create content from print to social media. Like that's the space you need to be. Okay, you're showing us how to pose next to a wall, lean, do this. Teach you how to make your swimming costume a high waist from a, I'm like, and then it's just the quality of your quality. And it's not, you didn't
Camera
start,
she's using.
yeah, you didn't start doing quality stuff right now. Like from the time you started,
Yeah.
this stuff was always, it was just beyond us. It was like,
It's always been beyond.
it's
Yeah,
always been next
always.
level, you know. So kudos to you. Please don't ever
works
stop.
hard.
You work hard. And
She
then I
works
noticed,
hard.
consistent.
I noticed, yes. So actually, one of the biggest things I love about her, I mean, I can give an accolade to, is consistency.
Yeah.
Applause to you.
Yeah.
I think we've come to the end of this episode,
Yeah.
have we not?
We have.
Yes, a big shout out to everybody we've mentioned here. If we've not mentioned you, it's not that you're not our favorites. Maybe just now
Yeah.
you've not remembered. If there's stuff that you guys think we should watch or you want our audience to know and you really, really feel like this one is, I think everyone should know about this, please leave it in the comment section. As per usual, remember to give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it. Leave that comment, share to anybody who you think might benefit from the information here. And as per usual, last and foremost, subscribe over there, and we'll see you back here next time. I'm tired. Adios.
Over 25, subscribe!